Okay, it looks like we currently have about 309 viewers. It's going to be just a few minutes before we're ready to go. I'm getting the last touches ready. The stream's probably going to be a little sloppy because there's so much shit to look at. But, we'll see what we can do. We're at least going to cover the main document where he's talking about me and shit. So just go ahead and sit tight, guys. Also, someone in the chat said that Jim wants on. I haven't heard anything about this, so I don't know. Okay, and I guess we're more or less ready to go. I'm gonna stop the music and get the other shit going. There we go, it's absolutely working, and you know, as always, I don't have a working intro for this shit, so we just jump right the fuck into it. I see my screen's already active, so that's good. But really, it's gonna be a lot of reading because I can't show too much today. Because the guy we're talking about is kind of a dick. He very clearly doesn't like me. He thinks that I deserve to be sued for some reason. So I guess let's just jump right into this shit. So if you don't know who Acerthorn is, I would show his channel, but he's really anal about his avatar and his face and shit like that getting shown, so unfortunately I can't show that, at least not at the moment. But if you look up Acerthorn, you'll see a big fat fucking douchebag wearing a blue shirt and a blue hat, and he's got some opinion on video games, and sometimes people agree with him, sometimes people don't. More often than not, they don't. Which doesn't matter, but apparently disagreeing with him is enough for him to get pissed and fucking set his target on you. Right? He wants to take you down if you disagree with him. So, I caught wind of this in, like, January, I think, around the time when I was having my stupid little slap fight with Dylan Thomas. And, hold on, I'm trying... Okay. So, from what I remember, I went on Twitter and I saw Kretosis, somebody that I actually talked to a fair bit when I was going after Oxhorn all those stupid years ago. And Kretosis was talking about this Acerthorn guy. And then I see this video, he didn't post it, but someone in that circle, somebody, I don't remember who, posted this video of Acerthorn in his underwear, screeching like a dying animal and eating hot dogs and shit like that. And just generally having a fucking messy spurg out. And I thought it was hilarious because, of course, the video's fucking hilarious, and unfortunately I can't show that for obvious reasons, but if you want to go see it, it's around, it's not hard to find. So, now, after having shared that, that apparently put me in his crosshairs. He submitted a DMCA complaint against me on Twitter for the video, because I shared the video, that clip of a live stream, which I was not aware that it was a live stream he privated. So, I shared that clip, he DMCA'd it, and Twitter made me remove the tweet, but then I was already banned. They had permanently suspended me until I sent an appeal, and then I was given the option to delete that infringing content, and that was it. And I thought that'd be the end of it. You know, I'd still look at it, I'd make jokes at his expense, but I guess that just really pissed him off. He didn't like seeing that I got away from his attempt at silencing me, I guess we could say. Because he left a comment, and it's probably still on the video. I don't know which one, but he left a comment on one of my videos or streams or community posts where he said, "Oh, I see you got banned from fucking Twitter. How do you feel about that, huh?" With a fucking antagonistic "huh" at the end. You know, he felt strong. He thought he was a bad motherfucker because he got someone temporarily banned on the fucking internet. So, this stupid motherfucker. I guess, when was this filed? Give me a second. Let me pull up the document. So he filed on... Hold on, I'm sorry. Where's it at? Looks like it was filed on March 8th of last month. There's a 34-page document which lists all the people he wants to sue. And I'm going to go ahead and read all this shit to you, at least the important bits. I'm not going to sit here and read 34 pages. But it says, David Stebbins, which is his name. He is very aware of that because we all, anybody who he's trying to sue is now aware of this. And of Sid Alpha, the guy he's really trying to get for like $1.8 million, he's been very vocal about this. So, it's David Stebbins as the plaintiff versus Emily Rabolo, DBA Enclave Emily. Tristan Burge, Echo Wilder, John Doe number 1, Cretosis, who is Canadian. John Doe number 2, Just Emmy, also known as Veroza, who is definitely not American. John Doe number 3 is Sid Alpha, who is the big guy he's going after. John Doe number 4 is BB Fazy, I believe it's pronounced. That person he may actually have a case against. John Doe number 5 is is Rogue Internet Man. And then after me, there is Carl Polano, whose online handle is SofiannP, I guess. Shira Polmutter, Alphabet Inc., YouTube LLC, Discord Inc., and Twitch Interactive Incorporated. So, he's gonna sue all these fucking people. And I'm on this list simply because I sent a fucking tweet. So, let me see how he's doing this. So the first amended complaint says, comes now, pro se, is it pro se or pro se? Pro se plaintiff David Stebbins, who hereby submits the following amended complaint in the above styled action. So he is going to represent himself in this case. I'm sure that'll work. So he says, I am a YouTube channel owner and a Twitch streamer who operates under the pseudonym Acerthorn. My YouTube channel can be found at youtube.com/Acerthorn. And my Twitch channel can be found here. And he starts listing off all the people that wronged him, right? As you do in this document. So I'm gonna... Where's the funny shit start? Because the way he words this shit is hilarious. He says that people... he'll use like high school vernacular, like because duh, and shit like that. So let me see where he starts immediately complaining about... jurisdiction video. I'm sorry, hold on. I'll go ahead and bring it up on the screen, even though you're not gonna be able to see much. Okay. So here's the copyrighted works that he's trying to defend. The April 10th, 2021 live stream. So first, there was a live stream I did on April 10th of 2021. I accidentally turned my live stream software on without realizing I'd done it, and so for approximately 1 hour and 43 minutes, my viewers could see me engaging in such mundane activities as walking around my apartment, eating some hot dogs, and watching some YouTube videos for my own personal amusement. So, he's failing... he's failing to mention he also screeches like a dying animal. Gorgeous on the hot dogs, he's shirtless. You can see his gigantic man titties rolling down his fucking chest. He doesn't mention that part. Also, how do you accidentally start your live stream software? How does that happen? So he turned his live stream software on, indicating that the program was not running at the time. So he started Streamlabs or OBS or something, and then by accident, and then accidentally made sure his camera was on, and then accidentally started his stream, and accidentally had a name on that stream. It was accident, though. It was an accident, guys, I promise. He says, I registered the stream on USCO on May 26, 2021, and registration was subsequently granted. And the registration number is PA00023051616. Oh, congratulations. Who gives a fuck? At one point in the video, you could hear some strange noises which sounded like a dog barking and snarling. These strange noises constitute the most interesting part of an otherwise boring video, and therefore constitute the heart of that work. I like how the heart is in quotations. That's great. I did not wear a shirt for this live stream. It was the only video or live stream I have ever done without a shirt on, which means that anytime anyone else depicts me without a shirt, it necessarily comes from that stream. So what? People can draw you shirtless. We know you're fat and you got fucking droopy titties. We could tell looking at the fucking shirt that's struggling to like stretch around your body. There was this one time during the stream when you could hear me saying, "I will kill you." I do not remember saying this, so I cannot tell you that what I was thinking at the time or why I said this. However, I was alone at the time, so I could not possibly have been issuing a genuine threat since my words had no intended audience, despite this lack of criminality. Many people see it as evidence that I'm homicidal and psychotic. We'll talk about how he's fucking psychotic in a moment. This shit's very fucking funny. So, he doesn't recall the point where he says, "I'll kill you." I really wish I could share this shit with you guys. But basically, when he's screeching, he has a point where he's breathing real hard, just like that. And he's breathing real, like a fucking wounded animal. And he's just, "I'll fucking kill you!" Something like that, right? Like that, he didn't, like that's not something that people do. I can't recall a point where I had a meltdown like that, where I resort to sounding like a raccoon that's struggling on the side of the road. He says it twice. And before that, he says something about hold A to kill or something like that. I don't remember the exact word, but it's something interesting. So yeah, that's not normal. Normal people don't spurg the fuck out and threaten to kill people and eat hot dogs and show their titties on stream. That's really fucking weird. Let's see. I transferred this live stream to my YouTube channel and have restricted viewing to those only who paid my $20 per month. As of the time of this writing, nobody has paid that fee. Also, there is no way to download directly from Twitch, where the stream was originally broadcast. This means the only way anyone could possibly have seen portions of that stream is by illegally downloading it. No! Do you know how they could have seen it? Somebody probably recorded it when you were doing the stream, when you were eating your hot dogs after hyperventilating, and then they shared that clip. That's not illegally downloading the stream. That's clipping a fucking stream. You clip your streams, I've clipped my streams. I'm sure you've clipped other people. I'm sure you'll clip this one. You know that. That's a fucking lie. There's no way that was illegally done. So that's the main problem here. And, well, let me see where it brings up Sid Alpha, where it starts talking about the shit. He does also mention that he's getting harassed and doxxed here. It says, harassment I've already discussed in the sister case. Bullshit. Whoa, come on. Give me a second. I'm going to see if I can hide that stupid thing on the right. Hold on. Because I do not like this. Oh, fuck, this will work. Shit. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, where am I? There we go. So, he's obviously very upset. And the infringement he mainly talks about is the downloading of his live streams. So let's see what he says about me. Where am I at? I was defendant number 5, right? Cretosis. Stag number 22. That's a thing that Cretosis does. Infringements by Just Emmy. More infringements may come. Of course, there's Sid Alpha. Oh, here we go, where he talks about Sid Alpha. He says, during January of 2022, Sid Alpha received from Carl Polano a copy of the April 10th, 2021 stream, which he then voluntarily accepted. I'm sorry, I kind of burped there. I know he did this because he proceeded to make a video that included the clip, see infringement number 23. His use of the clip necessarily means that he acquired possession of that clip because duh. You see that shit? Because duh. What? Man, I'd be so fucking embarrassed if I had to submit my court documents, and I wrote because duh. I'm like, what? Yeah, okay, sure. However, because he did not pay me the $20 per month to access it through authorized means, that means he necessarily acquired it through unauthorized means. So he thinks that because every single view of Sid Alpha's video that has that has seen that clip, so all of them, he wants $20 per view. That totals to somewhere around $1.8 million. Yeah, that'll work. I'm sure that'll really fucking work for you, won't it? Let's see, where am I mentioned? Oh, here I am. The following infringements were perpetrated by John Doe number 4, Rogue John Doe Internet Man. Infringement number 24, downloading the April 10th stream. On January 15, 2022, Rogue Internet Man publicly posted a tweet on his Twitter feed. You can view this by going to the URL of the tweet. We will go there in a moment. As the court can clearly see, he admits to possessing and have already viewed the stream on April 10th. Hey, buddy, I don't know how to tell you this, but viewing the stream ain't illegal, and sharing that clip ain't illegal because there's no crimes being committed. Because of the factual allegations of 25 of this complaint, he necessarily acquired possession of this video by illegally downloading it, most likely from Carl Polano. I have no fucking idea who Carl Polano is. Therefore, he is liable to me for infringing on my copyright. Am I? Well, I'll tell you something. Acerthorn, you know, I understand you're a paralegal, right? Because this guy, apparently he had a career in being a wannabe paralegal, but somehow he doesn't understand court shit. And he seems to think that judgment equals payment. So let's say hypothetically this does go to court. And let's say hypothetically you serve me, right? The problem here is that even if the judge goes against me, which he's not going to, but if the judge was to judge against me, I don't necessarily have to pay that shit, buddy. You can't get me to pay a fucking thing. You're not going to get my wages garnished. You're not going to take my money. You're not going to take my tax return because I don't get a tax return. So you can't do anything to me. You're a fucking idiot. Because Acerthorn, if you're not here watching now, I'm sure you're probably going to watch this later and you're probably going to get all pissy. And hate to tell you, but nothing's going to happen. You'll never, ever, ever be able to touch me. And it's not because I'm a guy on the internet. It's because I have nothing you can get. You can't take anything from me. You don't have money to pursue any legal cases. You can't fucking subpoena, because he thinks that he's going to get the information to find me by issuing a subpoena for YouTube. And then he's going to have YouTube hand over my personal information. I'm sure that's going to work great. That's going to work so fucking good. I'm going to get torn apart. I can't wait. So yeah, I guess, guys, I'm going to get sued. But I did mention earlier about his possibility of being a fucking psycho. Now, if you give me just a moment, I can pull up the thing where he fucking did a little thing. He did a little fucking nasty thing that really does make him seem like he's violent. Just a moment. I'm looking for it. I should have had this one pulled up. Okay, here we go. So I'm pulling it up now. We're going to look at this case where you guys will probably find this very interesting. It's Stebbins versus Stebbins. So this means he had a little kerfuffle with his fucking family. I can't imagine this will end too good. So, in case this shows anything I can't show, like his address or something, because he'll submit a privacy complaint, I'll just read it to you guys. So this is Kenneth S. Hickson as the judge. It says the parties to this appeal are appealee David D. Stebbins and his adult son appellant David A. Stebbins. All right, so they are named. He's named after his father. At the time of the incident giving rise to the litigation, the adult son was residing with the father. In an attempt to eliminate or reduce friction between the father and son, the parties had executed a written agreement setting forth terms and conditions whereby the son could live in the father's residence. On the 24th of November 2011, the police were called to the home of the father, David D. Stebbins, and found that the father had suffered knife wounds to the face. The son, David A. Stebbins, was arrested and charged with battery. The son subsequently filed a suit against his father, claiming that his father had breached the written contract between the parties that night by failing to provide adequate high-speed internet access. Oh yeah, he's a normal guy. I'm sure he's not fucking sick in the head at all. Oh, this is normal behavior. Yeah, I had a little disagreement with my daddy over the the ISP in the package he pays for. Time to stab him in the face. And if you think I'm bullshitting, go to justia.com, go to the cases under Arkansas, Court of Appeals 2017. You're looking for Stebbins versus Stebbins majority. So shame. Such a shame. Let's continue reading. Where did I go? His father, high-speed internet access. The appellant further claimed that after he confronted his father about the problem with the internet, his father punched him in the face, and then his father purposely cut his own face with a knife to make it appear that he had been attacked by his son. Appellant asserted, is it appellant or appellant? I don't know. Oh well. Asserted in his complaints that his father pressed criminal charges against him, knowing them to be false, and used the alleged attack as means to circumvent the lease agreement of the parties' contract and unlawfully evict him from his house. The complaint alleged 6 separate causes of action, including malicious prosecution, abuse of process, defamation, breach of contract, conversion, and battery. He subsequently filed an amended complaint, adding additional claims for identity theft, tort of outrage, negligence, and forgery. Oh, well, that's nice. Doesn't it? I bet that's a dream of every father, getting fucking stabbed in the face and then prosecuted by their own son. That's so nice. Crinkles in the chat said his dad tried to cut down his internet. Acerthorn tried to cut up his face. Yeah. He wanted to see his father's face cut to ribbons. Isn't that sweet? What a nice guy. The case proceeded to a jury trial, and the conclusion of the trial was given interrogatories, pertaining to the 2 of the 10 claims. Specifically, the jury was instructed on breach of contract and contract and battery, and returned verdicts in favor of the father, David D. Stebbins, on those 2 claims. Thereafter, the trial court entered a judgment on jury verdict against plaintiff. And the order stated that David A. Stebbins, Acerthorn, his complaint was dismissed. Acerthorn filed a motion for a new trial and subsequently filed a second motion for new trial, which were both denied by the trial court. David A. Stebbins now appeals from the underlying judgment and the order denying his second motion for new trial. Oh, it doesn't sound like it's going too well for him. On appeal, the son, David A. Stebbins, raises 29 arguments for reversal. The dismissal for the appeal of lack of final order because the judgment disposed of only 2 of the son's claims, leaving 8 claims remaining. Rule 2A of the Arkansas Rules and Appellate Procedure, civil provides that an appeal may be taken from a final judgment or decree entered by the trial court. Although the parties did not raise the issue, the question of the final order is a jurisdictional requirement, so that the appellate court raises its own in order to provide a piecemeal litigation. Wilkinson versus Smith, 2012. Oh, fuck, see, I don't care about that. It's going to bring up a bunch of cases as examples of their ruling. But in this document, I believe it's this one, it confirms that, I'm sorry, I'm a little sick, Acerthorn did have to serve some time in the jailhouse for stabbing his daddy. This guy is clearly fucking nuts. No normal person stabs a good old daddy in the face, especially over the fucking internet package he gets. They don't freak out and eat hot dogs on a stream half naked and they get mad when people laugh at them. Normal people don't go around trying to sue anybody and everybody. Speaking of him suing, let me see if I can find any of his court documents. They're pretty fucking funny. Okay. So we got another one here. Let me see. It's Stebbins versus University of Arkansas. This was filed on... It was signed on December 28th of 2012. So let's see. On page 6... Let me see. Let me go to page 6. I believe it talks about the terrible, terrible things he was saying. On December 3rd, 2007, Dr. Hollins called Stebbins into her office to discuss his conduct upon returning to the treasurer's office, as well as a report of using his profane language with a resident assistant. So he's been having problems anywhere else. No surprise. No charges under the Code of Student Life were brought against Stebbins as a result of the conduct, but during the meeting, Stebbins told Dr. Holland a plan he had for injuring his father, as reported by Dr. Holland in a memo to Stebbins' file. David indicated that he plans to have his father in his room, at which he could cut his father's forehead and take his blood to write a letter of forgiveness. David indicated he planned to have the occurrence videotaped and posted on the internet website YouTube. David indicated that thinking the pain his father would be in and the screams would produce the screams he would produce give him chills. David proceeded to make the physical motions of a person who had chills while making the statement. David was asked how often he thought of this plan, in which he replied to the response to the effect of, "I practically jerk off to it daily." This meeting disturbed Dr. Holland, and she spoke with her supervisor. They decided to contact Janarone and Chad Parsons, the counselor in residence at Stebbins' dorm, and meet as a group with Stebbins to try to help him and also determine if he had the ability to carry out the threat against the father. Oh. Yeah, you're not sick in the head at all, are you, David? Oh, damn. Acerthorn sounds like a really nice fucking guy. And if you guys think I'm bullshitting this, I'll pull it up on the screen for you. Give me just a second. Can I zoom in at all? Oh yeah, I can zoom. Give me a second. Sorry, this site kind of sucks donkey shit to use. Alright, I'm pulling it up on the screen now. We got Justia, U.S. law, and there it is. That David indicated his plans to have his father in his room. I don't know how well you can see that. I hope you can see it good enough. That's about all I can do with the little screen we got here, but of course you can always look this up. This is very easy to find. I believe in this document he also mentioned something else worth noting. Let me go to page 7 real quick. This is all happening at the college he was at. Okay. So on the 5th of December, of 2007, Stebbins went to the Pat Walker Health Center to obtain a renewal of some prescriptions. He had not run out of his medications at this time, but he was running low. Because he was half an hour late for his appointment, staff at the health center told him he would have to reschedule. Stebbins became angry and extremely distraught. He went to the UA Ombuds office, where he talked to Susan Thace, I guess her name is, whose job it was to attempt a neutral resolution of conflicts. During their meeting, Stebbins told Thace that if he did not get his medications, there could be another Virginia Tech incident. This was about 8 months after a student at Virginia Tech shot and killed numerous innocent bystanders, an incident that made national headlines. They testified that she almost pushed her panic button while talking with Stebbins. Oh, that's normal. You know, you get a little upset because you're fucking stupid, fat, and slow, and you don't show up for your fucking doctor's appointment, and you think about killing a bunch of innocent people. Yeah, that's normal. That's nice. So, Acerthorn, I know you're watching this, and you're probably tweaking your little fucking cock. Like I reiterated, any court that sees this is probably not going to give a shit, and you're probably not going to be able to touch me, because you have no case. You're in... Let me see if I can pull up the document. Apparently, he is only allowed to fucking see shit every few months. I think it's he can only file things every few months. Let me find it. 8 months. Okay. So I'm going to pull it up on stream in just a moment. Just trying to find it. Okay. So I'm pulling it up on screen now. We got this thing here. It is Stebbins versus Stebbins. The same thing we saw earlier. And when we scroll down here, it says, "It is further ordered that Mr. Stebbins is limited to filing one case in the federal courts for the Western District of Arkansas per every 3 calendar months. All claims any case should be properly joined or the case may be subject to dismissal. This condition is effective immediately, as Mr. Stebbins has recently filed a new case in this court on the 2nd of July 2013. He is enjoined, pursuant to this condition, from filing another case until October 1st, 2013. It is further ordered that Mr. Stebbins is enjoined from filing any lawsuit in federal court in this district in the Western District of Arkansas unless he posts a $100 refundable bond with the clerk of court. The bond will be held by the clerk of court if Mr. Stebbins' complaint passes the initial pre-screening review under 28 U.S.C. 1915, and Mr. Stebbins litigates the case in accordance to the Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 11, particularly Rule 11B. The bond will be returned to him at the conclusion of his case. Mr. Stebbins' case is found to be subject to dismissal upon initial review, and or Mr. Stebbins fails to behave in accordance to Rule 11. The $100 bond will be forfeited to the court as partial payment for the filing fee. He also needs to attach a copy of this order to his complaint and attaches an affirmation signed by Mr. Stebbins to the date of his most recent prior filing of a new court case in this district. So, he can't do anything. He's fucked. He's genuinely fucked. There's nothing he can do. Oh, well. God, I'm sure he's boiling right now and he's trying to figure out how he's going to get me. He's probably fucking hitting his wall and screeching, making turkey noises, eating hot dogs, showing his big fucking titties on his stream. He's mad. He's real fucking mad. But before I disappear, there's two more things I would like, well, actually 3 more things I'd like to share. Because he's got a lot of lawsuits, right? So I'm going to start off by reading his copyrighted works. Now, I mentioned before that he's a real stickler about his stupid fucking, his avatar and his headers and shit like that. And they're very basic. They're basically Acerthorn with a shape behind it that's dark blue, and it's like a stock shape, like a star, or a diamond, hexagon, shit like that, right? So he tried to do that, and we look at the document here, and it says plaintiff's copyrighted works. Problem here is the stuff like his videos, they're copyrighted and registered. His Acerthorn channel art 2022, and his channel icon, and the watermark, the 5-pointed star, the 6-pointed star, abnormal shape, diamond, hexagon, octagon, pentagon, and square were all refused because they are just fucking shapes with text. That's it. Oh, David, did you not fucking realize that you can't just trademark a fucking shape that easily? I thought you were a paralegal. You know, you spend all the time you got sitting on your fat fucking ass talking all this shit on the internet, starting these fucking bullshit lawsuits, losing every time, mind you. He has not won a single lawsuit because he always has to present himself because no attorney is going to take his stupid fucking ass. Oh, isn't that fucking sad? You just can't do it. Poor baby. Well, David, I'm sorry, but you should have known that. Even I knew you couldn't fucking do that. You stupid, ignorant motherfucker. Some paralegal you fucking were. And there's a whole bunch of other shit of court cases we could look at. But in this little debacle that he's starting with the internet, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a list. I don't know who this freak person is. This is definitely somebody he's going after. And these are all people. There's probably more people now. It says, Kretosis received 2 DMCA complaints, 2 over his Stag video reactions, which is like a stream that he participates in or does, something like that. DMCA complaint over a South Park meme. That failed. Echo Wilder, they sent in 1 DMCA attempt, it succeeded, and he was sued for $150,000. Huh, well that's shitty. There's Rogue Internet Man with 0 DMCA attempts. There was a DMCA attempt on Twitter, that's how I got permabanned, but it's now been reversed. Initiative Cookie was sued for harassment and doxing, 0 DMCA attempts. Well, I wonder why. It's almost like he wasn't doxed. SofiannP, who I guess is that Carl Polano guy, got 3 DMCA strikes, 2 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, 2-week suspension on Twitch, sued for copyright, harassment, and doxing. Artemis Wolf received 4 DMCA strikes, 3 succeeded, 1 nullified, and their channel was terminated. Enclave Emily received 3 DMCA strikes, 1 was retracted, 1 nullified due to video removal before it was processed, and 1 succeeded, 1 privacy complaint over the phrase, he gets state benefits, sued for $1.8 million USD and demanded to have all content removed, asked to pay $200 minimum to halt the legal action. So he wants 1.8, but for $200 or stop. Okay, so it's always been about the money. Now, if you guys really want to see the despair that this fat fuckhead is living in, go look at any of his live streams. Go look at any clips of him. His house looks like a fucking settlement building out of Fallout 4. It looks like you're going in there to loot it for some fucking ammo. Get some lead pipe guns. He lives in squalor. So he tries to be a stupid, litigious fuckhead. and tries to get money out of people and fails every fucking time. Incognito Pelican received 1 DMCA strike and it succeeded. TGP 482 received 0 DMCA strikes, but is being sued for harassment and doxing. Skibbity Dibbity received 1 DMCA strike and it succeeded. Sid Alpha received 1 DMCA strike, it failed, threatened with mass flags and DMCA, and now he's being sued for all that money like we talked about before. The Marcy Show, oh, my voice cracked, sent in 0 DMCA strike, or received 0 DMCA strikes, but was threatened with a DMCA. Oh, what a pussy. What a pussy. You threaten people, you don't do anything. V. Millardo, it's hard to read it, it's kind of blurry, got 0 DMCA strikes, 2 privacy complaints, but no personal info was ever revealed. Redacted, I guess that's the person's actual name, said Acerthorn used his audience to find identifying information of this person and sued for stalking. I'm sure that worked great. Fieldend received 0 DMCA strikes as of the 26th of January, but was threatened with a DMCA strike. Just Emmy, at the time, had 3 DMCA threats, 4 DMCA strikes, 3 on Twitch, 1 on YouTube. They were successful, and 1 privacy complaint. I see. And there's way more now, and I'm sure he's shitting fucking bricks at the moment. And he does, I think before I read the super chats and we end this fucking stream, I think we could look at his pretty shitty, honestly, his pretty shitty Encyclopedia Dramatica page. So are you guys ready? Oh yeah, if you wanted to see this stupid cocksucker, there he is. That's fair use. That's him right there. A little David Pog. So if you look at the thumbnail, I've got his hat. That's his shtick. He wears a blue shirt and a blue hat. David Stabbings is a fat, hilariously stupid retard who looks like your average League of Legends player. His channel basically consists of gaming videos where he does an in-depth analysis of any video game he doesn't rage quit in the first 3 minutes. He also has Asperger's, and seems to think that anyone who doesn't immediately welcome and grant him the title of king are discriminating against his disorder, because he only deals in absolutes. Either you're with him or you're a toxic piece of shit. His YouTube channel. Is full of videos where he makes the most terrible of arguments that a 3-year-old could debunk faster in the time that Acer can file another LOLsuit. He also has a double standard that's larger than him, and he will berate others for stuff that he does, and this is apparent in his YouTube channel. He also mispronounces the most simplest of words, and it's shocking he even passed middle school. He struggles to even Google the most simplest of information to make sure he isn't talking out of his blue ass. He does also constant debates on YouTube with other retards who have an extra brain cell over him, with him constantly staring into the camera with the intent of a psychopath and breathing heavily, as he also has no trouble interrupting them before they finish talking, and also copyright strikes them if they upload the debate themselves, stating that he has the copyright control over it despite the footage being uploaded the exact same thing he uploads, and he even has a rule that if anyone ever insulted him during a debate, he is the winner by default. Oh, well, I'm sure he is. I bet he's really gonna win this fucking case. He evidently wants money and attention. Well, he's not gonna get the money, but the attention, he's got it. He's fucking got it. Much like Dipshit Productions and Wings of Embarrassment, he is also terrible at every video game he manages to play, which is true, I've watched his streams. Misunderstanding basic controls, ignoring plot points only to later say that the game has no story, blames the game for everything his, word I can't say, Fabbit ass could not understand if it was written in Crayola pencils. Oh, shit. And then we get on to the little part about lawsuits. Stebbings believes he's entitled to anything that is, he has the unfortunate virtue of touching without turning it to shit. Therefore, if you even show a single nanosecond of any of his videos, Twitch or YouTube, he will most likely than not file a lawsuit against you. Before I read the last thing, I want to point out, in that document where he talks about me and Sid Alpha and everything, when he talks about Just Emmy, he talks about how she is on the Twitch affiliate program, and then he's going to contact YouTube to get that information from a Twitch affiliate program. So he's copy and pasting his own shit. Like, he doesn't even take the time to make sure his legal document makes any sense. It's a very minor thing, but I thought I'd bring that up. It's just such a fucking joke. One of his lawsuits are of his dad he tried to kill, stabbing him with a knife, which he probably deserves from not knowing this moron out, throwing this moron out the window at birth. I don't know about that. David even once said in LOLsuit that he was practically jerking off to the idea of murdering his father because he sees LOLsuit as infinite money cheat code. And thus, he will use any excuse to sue I can't read, I'm sorry, to sue someone. He also thinks that anyone even mildly saying his name or anything is instantly doxing him. Despite his bottomless head and not realizing that his personal information is public through his court documents, because, you know, the Acerthorn name is on his court documents, he can be seen by anyone with a single search, and even in his own Twitch streams, because he has paid people to dox someone who was bothering him. Because because that's a reasonable reaction to someone who's bothering you. I don't know why, but this page is like the fucking grammar's all over the place. It's just kind of written weird. But you know. But I think that's a good point to end the coverage of him. I've got quite a few super chats to read. I'm sure that Acerthorn is ready to take away all the super chat money, and I'm going to be homeless in about 13 minutes. But let's see. Nintendo sent in $5 saying, been waiting for you to talk about talk about asshole Thorn for a while now. Well, I really didn't want to, but I guess he's forced my fucking hand. Dan Wolf sent in $2 saying, nipples are here to stay, boy. Oh, shit. Angel Jacobo sent in $20 saying, Rogue off the cuffs and Sonic movie tonight. Thank you, Rogue Daddy. Well, shit, I'm so happy to help. Big Hongo sent in $2 saying, damn, this and a new Tamers vid? It's a good night. Sorry about that. Hell yeah, man. I'm excited to see that new Tamers video myself. Alex likes to draw 45 sent in $1.01 saying, damn, just when I was feeling sad, a Tamer stream and a Rogue stream? Here's some checks for the LOLsuit. Can we play a Sonic song for the outro, please? I'll see if I got one. Nintendo sent in $5 saying, I'm super chatting because duh, well fucking A, that's what's up, man. Who's next? Field Ends Party Palace. I believe we were just talking about you, weren't we? Sent in $20 saying, hey man, I'm sad. I'm gonna have to catch this one later. I've streamed myself, but please roast this picky. Love your shit, my dude, and have a good stream. Well, I certainly will. Thank you so much. Red Sofa Animation sent in $4.99 saying, duh guys, and a bunch of wheelchair emojis. That's fucking right. Black Hole Sun 619 sent in $10 saying, sorry to miss tonight, but I can't miss another week of D&D. Take my checks and make us smile much more, brother. Peace. Well, I will certainly do what I can. Kobe O sent in $4.99 saying, a Rogue stream tonight? Sweet. I'm going to open up my newest vodka bottle before you get started, brother. Let's do this. Well, how far along on it are you? I hope you're enjoying it. Bodacious CNO sent in $2 saying, this will only buy you 7 pieces of popcorn. That's okay. I'll take what I can get. Shanico2 sent in $25 Australian with no message. Well, hell yeah. Nefman Jones sent in $1.99 saying, Cracker Barrel is mid. Well, fuck you, motherfucker. Say that to my face. GG Anime sent in $5 and can't wait to hear this tard when his LOLsuit gets thrown out the window. Also, skibbity bop dada. Motherfucker, you got me again. Yeah, you know, Acerthorn's right. You know, the judge isn't just going to throw this case out. He's going to look at it, lose his shit, and then throw it in the fucking trash. So, and lose half right, you know. Cellwing666 sent in $1 with no message. Fucking A. Toasty Mayo sent in $5 saying, lol, how can he get mad at a guy reacting to a video they made themselves? Because he's fucking stupid. It's that simple. He's fucking dumb. The Rat King sent in $5 saying, I stand with what I said earlier. He needs the touch of a woman. A little coom time as well. To touch the overgrown grass in his lawn. Oh, he's never going to touch a woman, and I guarantee if he did, it'd probably be assault. Halbeck Talks sent in $19.99 saying, oh boy, a Rogue stream. Time for the shameless shekel shakedown. Also, if you were taking a song request for the outro of this stream, would it be cool for you to play 6010 by Boards of Canada? No, unfortunately I can't because Alex wanted the Sonic song and I've got one queued up. But hell yeah, man. I hope you've been enjoying the stream. Sokatoan Soldier sent in $5 saying, I love seeing lol cows rising to prominence in real time. Also, how's it going, Rogue Daddy? Well, I'm doing great, and I hope you're doing well I hope you're doing good as well. But yeah, it's interesting to watch this shit happen. He thinks that me, Sid Alpha, all these other people were so bad and nasty. Well, I've got to tell you, David, there's a lot worse people out there than me, and there's a lot bigger people than me and Sid Alpha put together. You know, well, obviously there's bigger people than me, but us put together, all of the people you're going after, put together. There's some big motherfuckers coming for you, man. I saw that the Quartering has chimed in, and he's helping Sid Alpha out, get a lawyer and everything, and from everything I've heard, man, David, the smartest thing you could do right now is drop the shit, because he's going to fucking steamroll your ass, and then you're going to get countered soon. So, hope you're prepared to fucking lose everything, buddy. Finest Cacophony sent in 449 saying, saw your post about this earlier. Shit's wild. Go buy yourself a copy or something on me, Chief. Imagine going to court over the internet with 2 of those stonehead emojis. I know, isn't that the fucking stupidest shit? But I'll use that for a coffee, man, thank you. Nintendo sent in $5 saying, oops, I accidentally streamed myself doing mundane things. And a couple wheelchair emojis. Yeah, hey man, it happens. Slick Rot sent in $3 saying, oh no, Rogue, I think you accidentally started screaming. Started streaming, I'm sorry. Stay safe, bro. Make sure you don't hit your keyboard again. Oh man, what am I gonna do? People are gonna see me jacking off on stream. Wilhelm of Charlotte sent in $4.99 saying, here's my contribution to the Rogue Internet Man Defense Fund. Acerthorn's case is as empty as a Sears department store in 2022. Are those even around anymore? 0000 Boogie sent in $2 saying, for the massive legal fund you'll need. Oh, I'm sure I'm going to need everything I can get. Matty Cake sent in $5 saying, Rogue Internet Man and Nick Ricada crossover win. I don't think I'm ever going to be on Nick's stuff. I don't think I'm big enough for that, and I don't think anybody cares. Nox Archive sent in $5 saying, I remember you sending me the I kill him video. I still have it somewhere. Anyways, I feel sorry for the judge who has to deal with this. Yeah. So David, if you've heard that, yes, I have shared the video privately with people I know. What are you going to do about it? Oh yeah, that's right. Nothing. As Cargoons Goonies sent in $5 saying Acer's got to use some of his 4 annual lawsuits on something nice if he can't sue Walmart again. Oh yeah, he sued Walmart. I forgot to talk about that. He sued Walmart because I guess something like he got rejected for the job, like he failed the application because they do an assessment, right? They do a mental assessment, and he failed supposedly because of his Asperger's. They probably failed because he's fucking incompetent and stupid and can't socialize and probably wanted to stab a patron in the face. Fat Mork sent in $5 saying, do you have the video of him spurging out over his lawsuits and gobbling like a turkey? Yes. Yeah, I've got it, but unfortunately I can't show it. Pikmin Peep sent in $20 saying, damn, I saw your stream, so here's a 20 so I don't get sued by it. Well, thank you so much, man. Hell yeah. Joe sent in $5 saying, for the legal funds, Rogue, I know a good lawyer. Oh, do you now? Ooh. Canadian Chief sent in $6.99 saying, Father Rogue, here's another few checks for my messed up previous donation, but I wanted to know what's yours and Mama Mel's favorite snacks are. Mel really likes chocolate, but she's been on a chocolate muffin kick. For me, honestly, I like blueberry danishes and shit. Just the shitty gas station ones. Those are good for me. I'm happy with that. Wendy Diego sent in $1.99 saying, I'm sorry your parents named you John Doe. I know, isn't that just fucking child abuse? Mr. Wholegrain sent in 2 smackaroos saying, ooh, have some shekels going, we'll watch later. Well, thank you so much. Mute sent me $5. Sent in, hey, Rogue, did you know that you can hunt for gems in national parks? Look up Ruby Ridge to find out more. I don't know about that, man. I feel like that might be a setup. Ted Comet sent in $2 saying, here's something for your legal fees. Well, this is going to cover everything, man. I got this. Tusky sent in $5 saying, thank you so much for streaming before bedtime. To throw my shekels, please take some shekels. Oh, to show my why did they read it to throw some shekels? To show my thanks, please take some shekels. Imagine being attacking someone over the internet but claiming to hurt themselves. Yeah, he's a fucking moron, man. He's genuinely fucking stupid. Salt Bunny sent in $4.99 saying, working late. I'll catch the VOD later. Keep fighting the good fight, internet man. Well, I will certainly try. Jimbo C sent in $1 saying, Thanksgiving may be coming early, but just don't make macaroni and hot dog casserole. We want turkey. Trust me, you're going to be getting a roasted turkey very soon. Nintendo sent in $5 saying, my dad refused to get me good Wi-Fi, and I took that personally. Acerthorn. Yeah, he did. Sammy Speed sent in, Sammy 3-Pete sent in $1.99 saying, I wish Acerthorn's dad was Chris Benoit. Hail Sippy. Well, I wonder why. Propanky sent in $2 saying, I call him Acorn. Yeah, he's a corny motherfucker, isn't he? He's a fucking nut. Arcane the Arcane sent in $9.99 saying, VT student here, was watching this in the background and holy crap, did my attention snap to my screen after that comment. What the actual hell? Yeah, that's not a fucking normal thing to say, is it? The Preston sent in $4.99 saying, you don't understand, Rogue. Acer was late because he had to wait at the Sonic for his 14 hot dogs before coming. Yeah, you know, he's a growing boy. He needs to keep that figure, those big voluptuous titties. Your Psycho XGF sent in $1.99 with no message. Well, fucking A. Jimbo C sent in $1 saying, I've once described Acerthorn as oxhorn mixed with a little logical fallacy. It's accurate. Yeah, actually, it kind of is. Saltness Monster sent in $1.99 saying, shout out to Papa Pro. Well, fucking A. Speaking of Pro, After this stream, very shortly, Propanky is going to be doing one of his after dark, or not after dark, after hours streams. And Black Brains is going to be there, so if you want to check that out, you know, might as well hop on, and fucking I might show up too. We'll see what happens. Echo Wilder sent in $2 in correction on the amount he wants from me. It's $300,000. Really? Well, just so you know, Echo, odds of him getting that are low, because typically judgment does not equal payment. Do what you can to not pay the cocksucker. He doesn't deserve a fucking thing. Depressed and sent in $4.99 saying he gets to live in Fallout 4 because he hates New Vegas. I believe he does actually hate New Vegas. But yeah, he gets to live in his favorite video game, man. He really likes Bethesda. And fuck you if you shit on it. Kobe O sent in $1.99 saying he needs to be banned from all sites. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, he really should just not be able to access the internet. If there was anybody in the world that shouldn't have access to social media, it's definitely this fucking guy. Admiral Diabetes sent in $4.99 saying, take my checks. Well, you know what? I can certainly do that. Finest Cacophony sent in $1.79 saying, supporting me from Sonic Adventure 2 for the outro. Actually, I already had the Sonic song picked out. It was City Escape from, let's see, Sonic Generations. It's the classic one. I don't know. I feel like that's like the best song from the Generation soundtrack. You can go ahead and beat me with hammers now. I'm so sorry. GG Evan 317 sent in $5 saying, long time no watch. Been busy with life stuff. Weird question. If you were nominated to be the next Medicare, would you accept? No, man, that doesn't make any sense. No, he makes drastically different stuff than I do. And he's just a guy on the internet. I'm just a guy on the internet. There doesn't need to be another Medicare. He's not some superhero or super villain or anything. He's just a fucking guy who's charismatic. That's it. You know? And if something happens to him or he stops coming online, you know what's going to happen? Nothing. Nothing. The people will move forward and another internet personality will be popular, and it may or may not be for the same reasons. He's just a guy. Borobar sent in 10 smackaroos saying, enjoy the shekels as I enjoyed the stream, boss. Well, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Warren Lope sent in $2 saying, another stream to listen to at work. Well, I'm sorry it's so short, but I just had to talk about this shit. Sturgis sent in $9.99 saying, I saw a clip of this slug scoring a goal on Rocket League and going nuts, bouncing up and down in his chair like a 5-year-old. Felt genuine secondhand embarrassment. Yeah, if you guys want to see some funny shit, go to Acerthorn's channel and look at all the stupid, nutty shit he posts. I don't know why he shows his little shit shack and all the black mold all over his AC unit in the window, but hey, to each their own. Knox Archives into $10 saying, everyone's sending for the legal fund. Here are some for the weed fund. Well, shit, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Confused Cabal sent in $360 saying his father must really regret paying for his law degree. Yeah, I would assume he does. Sliquidador 01 sent in $9.99 saying Acer would fall for a nostalgia bait. Much like Chris Benoit's son. This is Chris Benoit's heart rate fell. Yeah, man, I knew a full-on one was coming. A Benoit joke was just around the corner. Rosie Maple Moss sent in $5 Canadian saying, what is up, tubes? Here's some checks for your arduous legal funds, Father Rogue. Well, thank you so much. Your ex-Psycho GF sent in $4.99 saying, last night I roofied myself with edibles, and Right Here, Right Now remix came on, and I sat there for 6 minutes waiting for the Rogue stream to start. The one Fatboy Slim did with the Greta Thunberg, that one? yeah, I've used it a few times on stream. It fucking slaps hard, man. I love it. The Preston sent in $1.99 saying, Acer be like, I'm always strapped. And we got two big little blue sphere emojis in between them is a hot dog. I wonder what that means. And then Sunk Cluster sent in $19.99 saying, I wonder if some shyster lawyer will come around to give you advice. Have fun, Rogue. It's going to be fine. I don't think I'm going to need any legal help. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your hot chocolate.
Thank you. Mel brought me hot chocolate. Hell yeah. Well, shit. Whoa. Hold on. I see a bot in the chat. There we go. The bot's hidden. Sorry about that. But I guess that's really just about all we have time for. Like I said, Pro's going to be going live in just a bit. I'll probably pop on because, we're about done. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble. Go check out Sid Alpha's video. Both of his videos on Acerthorn. They're very, very important. I would highly recommend archiving those videos. You should probably archive this stream. Herwin, if you're watching, you know the deal. Just in case he tries to take anything down. But, yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. Again, thank you everybody who stopped by this evening. And thank you to everybody that sent in super chats. I guarantee you we've made more here than Acerthorn has made in his entirety streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Man, oh fucking man. But I'm currently working on another green text reading, just to kind of fill in the gaps, and I'm still getting stuff done on the King Cobra JFS video. There's still things coming. Like I said the other night, I want to redo the Terry Davis video because I'm not happy with how that turned out, etc., etc. As always, I've got more content coming down the pipeline, but until then, I'll see you degenerates next time. Whoa, looks like I missed one super chat. We got one coming in from Roshanis for $5. And Chris Benoit jokes are always around the corner, just like Chris waiting for his wife and son to enter the living room. Whoa, shit, that's kind of painful. But then, I appreciate the super chat, brother. Much appreciated. I'll be on Pro Stream in a bit. So, good night, guys.